Yes, you read the caption right. I literally almost burned the house down. So I am here as my humble self to share my story because, wait, let me first of all welcome all of you. If you're a new subscriber, mwah, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, you're an OG. So the Edo Queen here, I am a last child. I'm a last born, the last girl of 4 girls. And I'm sure my fellow last borns can relate with me on this. There's so much responsibility. I keep saying being a last one is a ministry. There's so much responsibility placed upon our head, right? And for some reason, I don't know if it's just in my house, but in like some African homes, Saturdays or weekends, there's always plenty cooking. I don't know why. We're always cooking plenty. So there was this faithful Saturday, right? My parents had gone out, my other 2 sisters had gone out. So it was just me and my immediate older sister that were home. So my mom had dished out, okay, do this, do this, do this. And she said pick beans, boil the beans, stew the beans, fry plantain, everything. And then you still have to do small cleaning here and there. And me, I don't like beans for anything. I don't like the preparation process. I don't like eating it. The only thing is that I can make beans like sweets. I can make beans, sweets die. So I started the process that day. You know, I picked the beans, did everything. And then after a while, my dad called that he was almost home. So I'm like, okay, let me go and start frying the plantain so that it will be fresh and hot. As soon as he comes in, he'll eat lunch and everything. So me, I'm like, I've been working since early in the morning. Oh, me, I'm tired. But I see carry myself to go and be doing the food. And I think that time my sister was asleep, you know, Saturday nap and everything. So I came to the kitchen, I started doing the plantain, I put the oil on fire, and then next thing, pim, my dad is at the gate. Last born, I still go out to open the gate. And you know, a little part of me was going to maybe wake my sister and be like, yo, I'm going to fry the plantain, daddy's almost home. So like, keep your eye down to go and open the gate for him. And I'm like, no, they have given me work to do in this house. I'll be working since early in the morning. I will do everything finished. And then I'm not going to tell them so that they will give me something. So I went to open the gate for my dad. So I reduced the oil, right? I don't think I put the plantain in. I went to meet my dad, everything, you know, I was franking face small. He now gave me, my daddy, he gave me sweet, chilled Fanta. And I drank it. I finished it outside. Oh, yes. I drank it, and then still on last born duties, right? He now said, okay, well, let's check the other cars. You know, you check the engine oil, you check the brake fluid, all those kind of things. Doing maintenance checks. After, I think we went to go and treat water. After I went to go and check generator, we started doing everything, right? Oh, we're now done. We now say, yeah, let's come back inside the house. Way that I left oil on fire. So like from the entrance of the house, like once I opened the door, I could see the red glow from the kitchen. Yes, I could see it. So I ran to the kitchen and I shouted fire. So the oil had caught fire already. Before this, I did not know that hot oil can catch fire. I did not know. I'm not aware. So I saw that it had caught fire and I shouted fire. Oh. So I'm guessing my sister heard from her sleep. You know, even if you're having sweet sleep, if you hear fire in your sleep, you guys wake up. So she ran downstairs, the fire extinguisher. I went to call my dad. I did not even know what to do with the oil, fire, anything. So she gave the extinguisher to my dad, and my dad, he just sprayed the thing, and the thing calmed down. But then there was still like a little bit of flames that came back up, and then he sprayed it again, or he extinguished it again. And then, you know, he started shouting like, what were you doing? How can you leave oil on fire? And honestly speaking, I think it's that Fanta that I drank that wiped my memory. And plus the fact that I was just super tired and I did not ask for help. So, you know, when you extinguish a place, fire extinguisher, it's the powder fire extinguisher. So literally the whole kitchen was white. Just for one small fire arena, the whole kitchen was white. Thank God now, the gas is, if the fire had spread now, if I touch gas go boof, it can explode and all of it. So thank God it did not get to that level. So the house did not burn down. Thank God Almighty, it was controlled in time. So the whole kitchen was white, literally, and I was already panicking that, If mommy hears of this, that is the end. I'm done for everything, everything, everything. So my sister, now this is for older siblings, even though you were not there in the incident of something, or you don't know the history of what happened in the house, they will always call you, where were you? What were you doing when this was happening? So that was how my dad was to my sister, like, where were you? And then she's like, she was sleeping. How will you be sleeping? So anyways, she had to join me in the cleaning up of the kitchen. So it was like we're moving in again. So we had to take out everything, wash everything, and put it back in. And I was just panicking that, hey, she'll be able to do this before mommy comes back. She, mommy will not do this. She, mom will not do that. And everything and everything and everything. So I was literally panicking. And my sister was like, what is it? Last, mommy will beat us. She'll shout at us. She will not kill us. That's the end. That is literally what she said. So we did all the cleaning and everything. And in the evening, my mom got back. My dad had already called my mom to report us to her. But I did not know how she responded. So when she got in, I was even scared to go and open the gates, you know. But lo and behold, she wasn't upset. She was just like, be careful, you know, oil and fire are not friends. Mommy said that thing, oil and fire are not friends. So you have to be careful and all of it. I said, it's that. I'm like, no, mommy beats me. Mommy beats me because the panic I've been panicking is not, I cannot panic in vain. But anyways, that is how the story ended. That was how the day ended. But what I would like to bring out from this story is, if you need help, don't think you are Goliath, you are all sufficient. No, if you need help, ask for help. I could have asked for help in this kitchen duty, but I wanted to do Superman, James Bond, that okay, when I finish, you'll not tell me well done, that you are the one that did everything, well done, you deserve something. No, see, this life is not hard. If you need help, ask for help. It would only make the task easier. And there's no big deal in sharing the glory at the end of the day. It's better than having a disaster and then it will be all on your heads than for you to have a good story and then you share the glory with somebody else. So that's why I'm in the kitchen, because as a last born and being in the kitchen, there's so many stories I have had in this kitchen. And I think I've actually written about this kitchen experience. So I'll probably attach the link in the caption box, in the comment box, description box below. I think it's up on my Medium. It's been out on Business Day. So you guys can go and read it to have the literary feel about it. So thank you for listening to my story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, that's a thumbs up, right? Yes, and share as well. And I would actually like to hear your own kitchen stories. My fellow last please communicate with me. Other children, you can also communicate with me as well. I would love to hear your stories.